Exciting news, guys. I have a new favorite fly reel, and it is the Hardy Bouglé 4-inch salmon. Hardy 4-inch salmon Bouglé. And the reason I got this was because I originally started out with the 3 1/4 Olympic Bouglé special edition, and I absolutely loved it for trout spey. Even used it on this rod. This is my 12-foot 5-weight or 5/6 weight red band fly rods, Bend, Oregon. My custom red band, I call it. 12-foot 6-weight. It just is sweet. I can do Skagit with it. I can do Scandy with it or underhand. I use a Skagit head and a OPST run, I believe it is. It's a 12-foot sink tip, 8 grains a foot. Absolutely is money. I can do Skagit with big flies, such as my Scott Crosby Blue Beast, or I can do Lady Carolines and go Scandy with it, touch and go or Skagit, which I love. So, on this, the reason I love this reel, it is lightweight. And we have been told, we need a heavy reel to balance the rod. But on this rod, this reel balances it just wonderfully. So, I've been fishing it, and this is the Bouglé Mark IV, Salmon Bouglé Mark IV 4-inch. And so the Mark IV part means that it was actually made in England. And what I have found about this reel is when I compare it to my friend's Hardy Perfect, his 4-inch Perfect, the check is a lot stronger on this. It serves as a pretty skookum drag. Not really, but kinda. You really have to pull on this thing to get it to come out. So this little adjustment rod, or this little adjustment thing right here, this knob, when it's pulled all the way out, your clicker is as tight as you can get it. When it's all the way in, it relaxes a little bit and you can pull the line out pretty easy. So I have this pretty much backed off, so it'll cause quite a bit of tension. But compared to the newer Hardy Perfect, the brand newest one, this has a lot stouter click for a drag. This also has this wooden knob. That's another thing about the Mark III, which is neither here nor there. But, so I found that on this rod, this reel balances it perfect. I actually think that I could get away with this reel on a 13-foot rod. We'll find out. But the thing that we haven't talked about much is, a lot of guys say you want that heavy reel to balance the rod. So when you're fishing, you can just hold it and it's not going to go like this. So you want a heavy reel. But this thing balances really good with this reel. Now, my friend on his 12/8, his Hardy Perfect, the new edition, Mark VI, maybe, I don't know. But it feels heavy. It feels heavy on that reel, or on that rod, on his 12/8 TFO, which is a very nice rod. It feels heavy, and just because your reel's heavy, it does not mean you're going to cast better. Because there's another thing that Bruce Kruk gave me a heads up on that I had never heard of before is hand speed. Hand speed for casting. So if we have a reel that's light, it's just funner to fish. You don't have to feel like you got this heavy tank thing in your hands. And there is the idea that your hands can move faster with the lighter reel, and maybe that will help with the cast. I don't know, but I just like this. It's comfortable, casts just fine. As far as balancing goes, I just want something that'll balance when I fish. The lighter, the better. And this 3-inch, it's used, this 4-inch boulet. I got a deal on it that I couldn't pass up, and I couldn't be happier. So anyway, I would like to hear your thoughts on these Hardy reels. Some of you guys who are old war horses with these reels, I really like this. I'd like to hear about the different, the Mark IV, the Mark V, the Mark VI, or even if that's how they go, and why the winding check, if that's what it's called, is so stiff on this, which I love. I don't want to have to tighten it all the way to get minimal drag. I want it to do something, and it does really well. Why are these like this? What's the best models? I'm really happy I got this thing. So I haven't had a chance to play with a brand new boulet other than my trout one, 3 1/4 Olympic, which is fabulous. And it's, they say you can get a different spring put in them, but man, that 3 1/4 that I got from Fin and Fire, my favorite fly shop, the friendliest fly shop in the Northwest. Shout out to Red Shed Fly Shop in Idaho, which is a tie. I love Poppy and Dale and their families up there. Great people. The reason I brought up Poppy and Dale at the Red Shed Fly Shop is that they carry the Farlex brand reels. They have a good connection there. So if you're interested in the Farlex, you can go through Poppy. But I would like to hear from you guys who have them. They look super sweet. I really want a multiplier. What do you guys know about multipliers? I mean, I kind of want one. It's not a priority, but if I win the lottery, it's a multiplier for me. It's going, but anyway, tell me what you think. Here's another thing. I like the way this clicks. I like that. Do any of you guys fish the Farlexes? I have a hankering for one of those. If I do get another reel, it's going to be just either a Hardy Perfect. I really have been eyeballing those Hardy Perfect with the round line guards. But I probably, if I was going to buy another one, which I don't need one, but I might, those Farlexes I like the way they sound, and they're first class. So anyway, educate me on these reels, guys. I'm enjoying them. I never thought I'd be a reel guy, but I totally dig these things. So let me know your thoughts on balance, on hand speed, on tension in the clicker. I don't like drags. I won't use them anymore unless I was saltwater fishing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, help me out, guys, and thanks for watching.